There is a specific type of man who loves like a weapon, not because he wants to hurt the people he loves, but because he has never learned the difference between intensity and care, between possession and devotion, between pulling someone close and pulling them into the fire with him. Daemon Targaryen is that man, and what makes him fascinating and genuinely dangerous is that his love for Rhaenyra is completely real. Before we move ahead, if you're enjoying the video so far, and you like understanding the psychology hidden behind movie characters, make sure to like the video, subscribe to channel, and share it with a friend who enjoys this kind of content. Also, comment below and tell me your favorite part of the video so far. He is not performing it. He is not using her. He genuinely, deeply, completely loves her. And it does not matter, because the way Daemon loves people does not protect them. It consumes them. Think about what Daemon actually is underneath everything the show gives him. The dragon, the sword, the reputation that makes entire armies reconsider their position. He is the most capable man in Westeros, possibly the most capable man who has ever lived in Westeros. And he is also the most consistently destabilizing force in Rhaenyra's entire campaign, not because he betrays her, he never betrays her, but because he cannot stop being Daemon long enough to be useful to her in the way she actually needs. He fights when she needs diplomacy. He creates crises when she needs stability. He makes decisions, brilliant, devastating, completely effective decisions, without telling her, without consulting her, without considering that she might need to be the one who decides. Because Daemon does not think in terms of partnership. He thinks in terms of outcomes. And to him, the fastest path to the outcome is always the one he can control entirely himself. Psychologists have a name for this pattern. It appears in people who are extraordinarily capable and simultaneously unable to be truly vulnerable with the people they love. They give everything except access. They fight for the person they love, except alongside them. They would die for them, but they cannot sit still with them. Because sitting still would mean admitting that they need something from this person, and needing something from someone is the one thing Daemon Targaryen has never learned how to do without it costing him his sense of self. So he keeps moving, he keeps fighting, he keeps creating situations so dramatic and so high stakes that his emotions have somewhere to go other than inward. The chaos is not accidental, the chaos is the point, because in chaos, Daemon is always essential, always the most capable person in the room, always the one whose particular set of abilities is the only thing standing between victory and collapse, and that is the only version of himself he knows how to be. But here is what makes Daemon genuinely tragic, rather than just destructive. He knows that his dragon, his sword, his reputation, his willingness to do the things other men won't, these things are worth more in a war than 100 cautious allies. He knows that Rhaenyra needs him. He knows that nobody else can do what he does. And somewhere underneath that certainty there is a man who is terrified that if the war ever ends, if the chaos ever settles, if Rhaenyra ever sits safely on the throne she was promised, she will look at the man standing beside her in the quiet and realize she does not know who he is when he is not burning something down. Because Daemon does not know who he is when he is not burning something down. The sword has been his identity for so long that the man holding it has almost disappeared. And the people who love him, really love him, the way Rhaenyra loves him, they see both. They see the sword, and they see the man behind it, who keeps choosing the sword because the man is too frightened to stand in the open without it. That is what House of the Dragon is really asking about Daemon, not whether he is good or evil, not whether his choices are right or catastrophically wrong, but whether a man who has spent his entire life being the most dangerous thing in every room he enters can ever learn to be safe for the one person who actually wants him to be.